Hello, welcome back to the Marketing Week Live studio, where we have just stolen from the stage Hilary Cross from the British Council in what was an incredibly popular session, even for the first one
I'm
of
pleased
the
to
day.
hear it.
Yeah.
Good.
So popular that I couldn't even listen to what was going on there. So I know that the theme was the future of marketing. Future marketing organisations. Tell me first of all about your role at the British Council.
Okay. Well, effectively, I'm kind of in charge of global marketing and brand at the British Council.
Okay.
And if people don't know who we are the International Cultural Relations Organisation. We work in 113 countries worldwide, using all of the best culture, education, language, sport of the UK to build relationships with other countries.
So you are marketing Britain, you're marketing British brands
No.
What's the distinction there?
What we're marketing effectively is the best of British values. So that could be our education, it could be our civil society, it could be our sport, and we use that to build relationships with other countries around the world. So it's the mutual benefit of both. Okay. So we're not just going out promoting Britain. What we're saying is there are great things about Britain. We have great sport, we're respected for lots of our culture, particularly around our museums and our art galleries and all kinds of aspects of British culture. And we want to share that with the rest of the world, and we want to learn what the rest of the world's culture and bring that into the UK as well. So
I'm curious about how you measure success in that case, because for a lot of the people watching here the show today, marketing may well be easier to measure success in terms of people clicking through or units sold or overall awareness of brand.
Yeah.
But when we're talking about what you're talking about, that feels a little bit more
nebulous. There are targets that we have within individual pieces of activity, individual campaigns, where we're very strict about this is what success looks like. So, for example, we run a campaign which is called Study UK, Discover You, which is a kind of education is great, which talks about British education, which is big in places like India and China. And we go out and we promote the value of a British education, why you should come out to the UK and study at university, and we have targets about the numbers of international students that we bring into British universities. We work with the universities to ensure that Britain is somewhere where people want to come and study and spend their time. And that will obviously have targets like any other kind of marketing campaign. But then there are other things that we do where we may be working. I've just come back from Kenya actually, where I was visiting a lot of the projects we're doing. We're working with the Premier League to take some of the very best of training. We have a program called Premier Skills, which takes some of the very best of how we train referees, how we train coaches in the UK within the Premier League. Taking that into schools, millions of kids worldwide have now experienced this program, and that's about how you teach young girls and boys skills in how you can build relationships, how you can do good communication skills, how you can do conflict resolution, how you can build confidence. And that program is actually measured through the British Council and the Premier Skills program.
You have some terrific assets to work with. I mean, you mentioned the Premier League there for one, and all the opportunities there are for. I mean, that sells itself internationally in many ways.
Yes.
So your challenge then is, okay, how can we use this?
How can we use this to address some of the specific issues? I mean, in Kenya there was a big program which is actually addressing violence against women and girls through football. And by teaching and talking to young boys, for example, all about what's a good touch, what's a bad touch, how can you actually have a relationship with somebody which is based on mutual understanding and trust and respect, and how can you use sport to do that is a really, really important. I mean, people wouldn't come along to a course that you were running, which was come and learn all about how to treat women with respect.
Yeah.
But if you said come and learn about how football can teach you how to respect people that you're interacting with, it has a massive input, a massive impact.
Terrific. Hilary, it's been great to speak to you today. I hope you have a chance to wander around the show here and take a look at some of the other fantastic exhibits and brands that are here. But for now, thank you very much indeed, Hilary Cross from the British Council.
Thank you.